to make that unwanted desire zero is only two means. One is association of devotee. Through association of devotee, we hear and chant, and then by practicing what we have heard, it's called bhajana kriya. The word is bhajana and kriya. Bhajana means chanting, hearing, dancing, all these things bhajana. And kriya means do something physically. So bhajana kriya, both have to go. And if we do this thing, and then our heart becomes cleansed, our senses becomes clean. And then from that on, devotional service began. So I always look forward to come here. Next time maybe I will come and stay here, I don't know.
Yeah,
If
we'll
they
have facility also next time.
Okay.
Temple renovation, Krishna building will be finished.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. That's why I wanted to tell that. That is sign of all of your progressive advancement. People who are in mood of goodness or a devotee, they like to keep everything neat and clean, pakka. And one who is in mood of ignorance or passion, they will throw their cup in this side, dhoti this side, shirt this side, and make everything messy. So this is very good. All right, said that. Now let us get on the verse. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we'll be reading this morning from Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter 4. Vidura approaches Maitreya, text number 10. Tasya anuraktasya munehe mukunda pramoda bhava pramoda bhava anata kandarasya asrunavata mam anuragahasa samikshaya visramanya uvacha tasyanuraktasya mune mukunda tasyanuraktasya mune mukunda pramoda bhavanata kandarasya pramoda bhavanata kandarasya asurunvato manuragahasa asurunvato mam anuragahasa samikshaya visrayan anubacha tasyanuraktasya mune mukunda pramoda bhavanata kandarasya ashurmato mam anuragahasa samikshaya visrayan anubacha tasyanuraktasya mune mukunda pramoda bhavanata kandarasya आशृण्वतो माम् अनुरागहासा समीक्षया विश्रमयन्नुवाच
तस्यानुरक्तस्य मुनेर्मुकुन्द प्रमोदभावानतकन्धरस्य आशृण्वतो मामनुरागहास समीक्षया विश्रमयन्नुवाच
तस्यानुरक्तस्य मुनेर्मुकुन्द प्रमोदभावानतकन्धरस्य शृण्वतो मामनुरागहास समीक्ष्य विश्रमयन्नुवाच तस्यानुरक्तस्य मुनेर्मुकुन्द प्रमोदभावानतकन्धरस्य अश्रिन्वतो ममनुरागहास समीक्षया विश्रमयन्नुवाच
Mataji,
तस्यानुरक्तस्य मुनेर्मुकुन्द प्रमोदभावानतकन्धरस्य आशृण्वतो मामनुरागहास समीक्षया विश्रमयन्नुवाच तस्यानुरक्तस्य मुनेर्मुकुन्दः प्रमोदभावानतकन्धरस्य आशृण्वतो मामनुरागहास समीक्षया विश्रमयन्नुवाच
tasya, his, Maitreya, anuraktasya, although attached, mune, of the sage, Mukunda, the Lord, who awards salvation, Pramoda bhava, in a pleasing attitude, Anata, lowered, Kandarasya, of the shoulder, Ashunamata, while thus hearing, Mam, unto me, Anuragahasa, with kind smiling, Samikshaya, particularly seeing me, Vrishamanyam, Vishramanyam, allowing me to complete rest. Uvacha, said. Translation and purport by Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Maitra Muni was greatly attached to him, the Lord, and he was listening in a pleasing attitude, with his shoulder lowered, with a smile and a particular glance upon me. Having allowed me to rest, the Lord spoke as follows. Purport. Although both Uddhava and Maitreya were great souls, the Lord's attention was more on Uddhava, because he was a spotlessly pure devotee, a Jnana Bhakta, or one whose devotion is mixed with monistic viewpoint, is not a pure devotee. Although Maitreya was a devotee, his devotion was mixed. The Lord reciprocated with his devotee on the basis of transcendental love and not on the basis of philosophical knowledge or fruitive activities. In the transcendental loving service of the Lord, there is no place for monist knowledge or fruitive activities. The gopis in Vrindavan were neither highly learned scholar nor mystic yogi. They had a spontaneous love for the Lord, and thus He became their heart and soul. And the gopis also became the heart and soul of the Lord. Lord Chaitanya approved the relationship of the gopis with the Lord as supreme. Herein, the Lord's attitude towards Uddhava was more intimate than with Maitreya. Kindly repeat once. Maitreya Muni was greatly attached to him, the Lord, and he was listening in a pleasing attitude, with his shoulder lowered, with a smile and a particular glance upon me, having allowed me to rest. The Lord spoke as follows. Om Jnanatimidandhasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshurjinimilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Bhutair Mahadevi Yaima Puro Vibho Niramaya Sete Yadamu Supurusam Bhukte Gunan Sodasatmakam Solam Krishistam Bhagavan Bachansi me Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhuvemucha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhuvemucha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Bhavaradhika Madhuri Aswade Sukhakaj Jayati Krishna Chaitanya Kali Prakate Brajaraj Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So we are very fortunate that we have opportunity to hear from the spotless Purana, Amala Purana, Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapurana. And this hearing is only means for our purification. As it is mentioned by Sutta Goswami in first canto, chapter 2, Shnotam Swakatha Krishna Punya Sravana Kirtanam Hridayantastahi Abhadrani Vidhanoti Suhitsatam. So Srila Prabhupada has given us this process of hearing morning time and hearing evening time. Bhagavatam morning time and Bhagavad Gita evening time. And this is the way to be purified, because the subject matter is meant for purification. This is Amala Purana. Now, as you all know that Srimad Bhagavatam contains 10 subject matter. Atra sarga visargascha asthanam poshana utaya manavantar isanu katha nirodha mukti asraya. So the first one is called sarga or creation. That starts from third canto Srimad Bhagavatam. So we are hearing from the section sarga or creation by the Lord today. And to set the scene, this is the time that Lord has left this earthly planet. He has gone. And Uddhava, he has also left Dwarika. And on the way, he met Vidura, who has also left Hastinapur before the battle of Kurukshetra. So in fact, Vidura left before Uddhava left. But by the arrangements of providence, by the Lord, they met together. And whenever two Vaishnava they meet, what do? As Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, Machita madagata prana bodhayanta parasparam kathayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. They enjoy, devotees are joyful in every respect. But when they meet one devotee, their enjoyment increases. How does it increase? Just by seeing that devotee, the joy increases. I mean, everybody becomes happy by seeing the devotee. Even the ruffian or saintly person also. Whenever Narad Muni went to Hiranyakashipu, Ravana, Kansa, they were very happy. So, devotees of the Lord are Dhira, Adhira, Janak, Priya, Priya Karahu. They are very pleasing personality. So, when we see devotee, then one who is devotee, they become happy. But one who is not devotee, they say, why did he come here, Baba? Too much I have to do. So the first and foremost thing, the devotee become happy simply by seeing a devotee, the first thing, by appearance. Machita, madagata prana, both. These are the qualification of the devotee. One whose heart, consciousness, senses. Chitta means, Prabhupada said, chitta means senses, chitta means mind, chitta means intelligence, chitta means consciousness, chitta means heart. One who all these five things are Machita, one who has given all these things to Krishna, they are known as Machita. And Madagata Prana, we have 10 life air. So even the devotee who breathe for Krishna, then even I breathe without the service of Krishna. Are we trying to do that thing? We are breathing also, otherwise you will not breathe. That's a devotee. They don't want to waste any time, as described in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Virthakalam. They don't want to waste their time. Machita madagat prana. Bodhayanta parasparam. What is the subject matter when they meet, they talk? Katayantas chamam nityam. They only talk about me. And that talk, when it churn between these two devotees, just like when the curd is churned, the butter comes out. You all have seen butter? But from market, right? You have to come to India, to our farm, to see how to churn butter. You can learn how to, it's very easy. Anyway, so when they meet and churn, then the real pleasure comes. So real pleasure comes only when we churn our Krishna consciousness. When we talk about Krishna, Machita Madgar Prana Bodhayanta Prasparam Katayantascha Mam Nityam Tushyanti Cha Ramanti Cha. The real enjoyment comes when we talk the subject matter about Krishna. So here, Vidura is a pure devotee and Uddhava is a pure devotee. So two of them, they have met and they were churning and they were enjoying. So towards the end, of course, they were asking, the subject matter was only Krishna, and naturally Uddhava was the only one who was near Krishna, so he could tell what had happened. Both of them, they knew that Krishna had left the planet, but how whole thing happened? Uddhava described everything, and then towards the end he said that Lord asked me to go to Badrikashram, but I was not very happy, but I had to follow. So I followed the Lord and came to the place has been described where the Lord was going to leave this planet, and there Lord was going to talk. That time Maitreya Muni came. So there is a comparison given in this verse with Maitreya Muni and Uddhava. So Maitreya Muni is also a devotee, but he is Jnana Mishra Bhakta. Whereas Uddhava is a pure devotee. Both are devotee, but he is Jnana Mishra Bhakta. So the devotee of the Lord, they are higher. The Prabhupada in purport, he talks about the gopis. Gopi and Uddhava, they are on the highest platform. Krishna himself tells about the Uddhava and about the gopis. So I am going to talk today who is Uddhava. Not in our opinion, but in opinion of Krishna. Who is Uddhava? So Prabhupada talks about the gopis. We will talk about the gopis. What was their qualification of gopis? Krishna says, Ta manamanaskamat pranaha madarthe takta dehikam mameva daitah preshtam atmanam manasagata. He talks about the gopis, O Uddhava. When Krishna sent Uddhava, he was sending Uddhava to Braj, because he had promised Nand Baba and Yasoda when he was going to Mathura that I will come. So as he has promised the gopis that I will come. Ta tatha tatyati tirtaha swaprasthano yuduttamaha santvayamasa sapreme ayasya iti dautyake santvayamasa. He pacified the gopis by saying sapreme, with the love, that ayasya, I will come back. But Krishna could not come back. So he sent Uddhava to the gopis, and he got Uddhava, and he was talking to Uddhava. He took the Uddhava's hand in his hand, and he was talking to Uddhava. And then Krishna was saying, Uddhava was saying, what is special in the gopis that you want me to go to pacify them? So these are the qualification of gopi. Their gopi, go means senses and pi means drink. One who drinks the beauty of Krishna through their senses is called gop or gopi. And other thing in meaning of gopyartha or keeping confidence, one who keep most confidence, and that is Krishna prem in their heart. They are called gopi. So Krishna talks, who are gopi? I will just talk only one word. Ta man manaska. The gopis are man manaska. Man manaska has three different meanings. One, whose mind is always thinking about Krishna. And other meaning, Krishna is always thinking about them. And third meaning, both of them are thinking about each other. They are called man manaska. Are we man manaska? For us, Krishna said man mana bhava. Right? He said man mana bhava. Our mind is engaged everywhere. When you chant Hare Krishna, you go everywhere. When you hear in class, you go everywhere. But gopis are man manaska. So these are the gopi. So they have the highest this thing. Madagata prana. They have given their life and soul only for me. There are many qualifications, but since Prabhupada quotes in purport about the gopis. So one of the qualifications of the gopis, they are man manaska. And we have to also become man manaska. Means constantly think about Krishna. That is the purpose of life. Now Uddhava. Krishna loved Uddhava more than anybody. Uddhava is one of the Vasu, and he is the son of Devabhaga. His other name was Brihadbal. Uddhava other name was Brihadbal. He was the cousin of Krishna. And from very childhood, Uddhava, he was looking exactly like Krishna anyway, bluish complexion. And he was, from very beginning of his life, he was devoted to Krishna. Many a time, he would forget to eat because he was thinking of so much man manaska. He wouldn't go out play. His mother had to call him to come. He would dress same like, Krishna or his Mahaprasad. Uddhava is the only one who has permission in Dwarika to enter in the palace of any queen without giving any notification, without ringing the bell. He can walk in. If Krishna is Rukmini, if Krishna is Satyabhama, Uddhava can walk in. Nobody else but Uddhava can walk in. So Uddhava is none different from Krishna. Krishna himself said in 11th canto, Na Uddhavo anuvapi mamnino. Uddhava is equal to me, not even a smallest. Nino means smallest, lower than me. He is same. Mam nivno. Na mam nivno. He is not. Therefore, Krishna is sending Uddhava to Braj. Once, in 11th canto, it is described, once Uddhava asked, it was Sunday morning, Krishna and Uddhava, they were sitting, jolly mood. So Uddhava just asked, devotees, they become child also sometimes. So this is a childish way he asking, Krishna, whom do you love the most? Whom do you love the most? This was the question Uddhava asked to Krishna. And Krishna looked at Uddhava and he said, Na tatha me priyatamaha atmajoni na sankara na cha sankarsano na sri na evatma chaya yatha bhavan. When Uddhava asked this thing, so Krishna said, O Uddhava, you are my most beloved. Bhavan, you. You are the most beloved. He said, come on, what are you talking about? There are many people. He said, Atmajoni, Brahma, he is doing so much for you, you must love him. He said, Na, tatha me pritamam Atmajoni. Brahma is not most dear to me. He said, okay, then maybe Lord Shiva. He said, Na cha Sankara, not Lord Shiva. Then he said, maybe Sankarsana, Balaram. He said, Na cha Sankarsano. All right, what about Bhabiji? Lakshmi ji? Bhabiji, na? Lakshmi ji, Uddhava. What about Bhabiji? Lakshmi ji? He said, Na cha Sri. Now remain Rukmini and Satyabhama. And they are sitting there. They are also there. They are also there. In front of them, Krishna is saying, Na cha Sri. Then Uddhava looking at it, he said, oh Uddhava, how can I say? I even don't love myself as much as I love you. Na evam atma. I don't love myself. Chaya bhavan, as much as I love you. So this is Uddhava. Other qualification Sukadeva Goswami describes of Uddhava. First we try to understand the word Uddhava. Uddhava had two words, Ut Dhava. Ut means bring up, and Dhava means distress. One who can bring, other out of distress is called Uddhava. So the gopis, how much distress they have. The Vrajvasi, how much distress they have. Nanjasoda, how much distress they were in. But Krishna said Uddhava, because he is one who can bring everyone out of distress. No matter what kind of distress one is suffering from. Therefore, he is Uddhava. Other meaning is Uddhava means Uddhava means Ujjwal Kriti, or a spontaneous, a spotless person. Uddhava, Dhava means bright, white. And Dhava means a spotless, means clean-hearted, pure. And Uddhava, other means is also Utsav. Utsav. So in each temple, we have one Utsav Murti, right? We take on procession. So Uddhava is the Utsav Murti of Krishna. So Krishna could not go to Braj, so he is sending Utsav Murti to go. Utsav Murti going. Now Sukadeva Goswami talks about Uddhava. Who is Uddhava? Vishnam pravaro mantri Krishnasya daita sakha Sisya brahaspati sakchat Uddhavo buddhi sattamaha. Who is Uddhava? He said, Vishnanam pravara. He is the well-respected personality in whole Vishnu dynasty. We became devotee. Everyone respects us outside. But if you get respected at your home by your wife, children, parents, and friend, relative, then you are really respected. Outside, everybody respects you. Oh, Bade Maharaj, okay. But inside, your wife is abusing you, children, they don't care. They think they're my father. There's no respect. But Uddhava was such a person who was respected everywhere. He was a clean person. Pravara. There is one is avara and other is pravara. Avara means down and pravara means up. So he said, Vishnanam pravaro. He was well respected in Vishnu Vans by one and all. means the elderly also respected him, younger also respected him, whoever was. And not only that, Vishnu Vans was combination of 7 different dynasties, like Andhak, Bhoj, Jadu. So everybody was respecting Uddhava. That's Uddhava. Vishnu Nam, a Bhagavatam, Vishnu Nam means everyone. Pravaro. And then his Mantri. Mantri Krishna Sya Daita Sakha. So, Krishna Sya only one time has come, but the 3, Visheshana of Uddhava is there, that he Krishna Sya Mantri. He is the chief advisor of Krishna. Krishna will not do anything without taking advice from Uddhava. Just like when once upon a time Jarasandha had kept, 99 kings, and he was going to sacrifice them. And they appealed to Krishna to please save. And same time, Krishna also got invitation from Maharaj Yudhishthir to come to Hastinapur for that Rashiyajag. Both came same time. One is Anupalya, other is Pratipalya. Means one who is surrendering to Krishna out of circumstances, Pratipalya. And one is Anupalya, one who is totally surrender. Yudhishthir is totally surrender. So both of them had their surrender. Maybe one is due to circumstances and other is a spontaneous state, both are surrender. So Krishna had hard time to decide where to go first. So he went to Uddhava because he is Mantri. So he asked his advice. Mantri means one who can give mantrana, one who can give advice. And mantrana must be between 4 years. Means 4 years. Means 2 persons. If you take advice from so many people, then there is another mantrana. Only you take advice from, the word remains sacred or, confidence only if you are on 4 years. If you go to 6 years, then it will become newspaper everywhere. So mantrana has to be also. The mantri means only Krishna and Uddhava. Krishnasya mantri and other is Krishnasya daita sakha. Daita. Daita means bosom. What is called? Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daita. Daita means I am depending on you. I can live without you. Not that I love you. No. I love is a simple thing. That prema. But daita means I am dependent. I cannot exist without you. So Sukadeva Goswami said, Krishnasya daita. And then other word is sakha. Sakhadati iti sakha. One who eats together.
Eats together.
Sakhadati or eat in same plate. Is called sakha. Actually, of course, now in Western culture we have forgotten everything. All the etiquette, culture is forgotten. Otherwise, I come from village. So between today also in village they have custom is there. First and foremost, who eats? The children and elderly people. Then, the owner of the house, and then the wife or the ladies. They are the last one. Thanks to Mataji, they have a lot to sacrifice. In India we call ladies as Mata because they are real protector. Can you imagine? They cook so wonderful dishes, nice smell. When you enter house, water start coming on your tongue. But they are cooking, they never get water on their tongue. Look how much control they have. They cook fantastic dishes. You are feeling, wow, so nice. And they are waiting. They are not saying, oh, I cooked it, let me eat first. Sometime in village we see they don't have enough. Man, they eat and they have only little bit. And they are content with that, whatever. So eating together, I remember once it was 85 or 86, my father had come to Bombay. And, we were eating, maybe 87, 88 anyway. And my wife also sat down to eat. My father was very upset. He wouldn't take it. Why she is sitting? See, my daughter-in-law, how can she sit and eat in front of me? So only equal-minded pen. Krishna said, Krishnasya daita sakha. Uddhava is sakha, one who can eat with Krishna. One who can eat in same plate. Earlier it was Krishna. I was just in Jodhpur in Rajasthan, and one devotee invited us for lunch. And he had a big plate, huge plate, huge, really big plate. First time I saw such a huge plate, So I asked him, so big? And of course they made so many variety of prasad, everything. But a huge plate. He said, Prabhuji, this is a small one. I have a bigger one. I said, but how do you eat in this plate? He said, no, when there is function in a house, then, we take out this plate and everybody comes there, we eat in the same plate. That is not for one person, but so many people eating in same plate. That is called sakha. Sa khadati iti sakha. One who eats together is called sakha. Krishnasya daita sakha. All right, they are very good qualification of Uddhava. He is going to Braj to pacify the gopis. One who is burning in separation, now he is going to pacify. Is he qualified to pacify? Is he educated? Or he just, kariya vachar bhains barabar, we say in Hindi, illiterate. Sukadeva Goswami said, Sishyo Brihaspati Sakshat. Uddhava is not ordinary. From India you come to America to study, or from America you go to India to study. But Uddhava went to heavenly planet to study. Sishyo Brihaspati Sakshat. Brihaspati is Devguru. Earlier, a relationship was so nice with the human being and demigod. That human being used to go to heavenly planet. Maharaj Dasrath went, Arjun went. So Uddhava was a student of Brihaspati. He went to heavenly planet to study. Up to what time class will go?
Up to 9 with questions.
Okay. Same way, Satyabhama, Krishna's wife, she disciple of sun god. She went to study in sun planet. Can you imagine the relationship we had earlier? Now even India, Pakistan doesn't have relationship. They are neighbor. Neighbor has no relationship. So, Sishyo Brihaspati Sakshat. All right, he is well educated, very nice. But does he know how to present it? Being well educated, he may do PhD on Jiva Goswami commentary, but present it has to be. I always say that when we were in high school, we had two teachers. One was MSc and other was BSc. So in education, MSc is higher than BSc, right? So when MSc used to come in classroom, all the students used to go out. Only few were there, civilized one like me and others. Others they used to go out. But when BSc comes to teach, all the boys they used to come. Because he knew how to teach. He knew the art of teaching. So, studying Shastra is one thing, but do we know how to present it? That is very It had to be simple. Like Prabhupada was such a scholar, but he knew how to present it. Presentation is very, very important. You may have done your PhD, but if you have to teach your own child, then you have to start A, B, C, D. You can't start PhD course to the child. You will not understand. So Uddhava was Shishyo Brihaspati Sakshat. Uddhavo Buddhi Sattamaha. He was very expert in presenting things. I remember when I became GBC, General Secretary in 2005, I was in Varanasi. And one of our donor, he was having Bhagavad Katha in his house. And he had invited a disciple of Karpatri Maharaj, Akhananda, to give Bhagavad Katha. A learned person. So I was invited, so I went. In beginning, there 10, 15 people were there, family people. And he started speaking. And slowly, everybody started going. Only 3 were there, husband, wife and myself. 3 people left last, out of 15 people. Because when he was speaking, everything was going over. Nobody was understanding. So he had to speak the language of the audience. Speak Krishna consciousness, but language of audience. So they are enwrapped. They are not sleeping, they are not doing anything, but they are hearing. So Uddhava was very expert. Prabhupada was very expert in that way. Uddhavo Buddhi Sattamaha. There are 9 qualifications Sukadeva Goswami describes in these 2 verses and of Uddhava and 3 qualifications of Krishna. Then he talks, Tamaha Bhagavan Prishtaha Bhaktam Aikantinah Kvachit Grihitva Praninam Pani Prapannarti Haro Hari. Tam aha. Tam means Uddhava. Aha means called. Bhagavan means Bhagavan. Here ye Bhagavan, full of with all the opulences. He can do anything. He is Hari. The word has been Haro, Hari. I will explain that one later on. He is Hari, who can take away the distress of everybody, but he is one who is in distress today. To get his distress out, he has called Uddhava. Uddhava and Radharani are 2 personalities who can free Krishna from distress. Anaya aradhito nunam Bhagavan Hari Iswara. Bhagavan Hari Iswara. Yanno Vihaya Govinda. Even that Lord, he cannot be happy without that beautiful girl. Who is Hari, who is Bhagavan, who is everybody's controller. Same way here says, Tamaha Bhagavan Prashta. He Bhagavan, he is Supreme Personality of Godhead, full of with opulent says, he is Hari. Still he is very unhappy. Because he has given a word. He has given a word to Nand Baba. He has given a word to Srimati Radhika and Gopis. And earlier, people used to live and die for their word. Not like today, I'll say, okay, I'll come at 8 o'clock, and then say, okay, Prabhu, I cannot come. Not like that. No matter what happened, they fulfill their word. So Krishna says, I will come. And he has not come. So he has to keep his word. So who can deliver Krishna? Only devotees can deliver Krishna. And topmost devotee of Uddhava says, Tam aha Bhagavan Prishta Bhakta Aikantinam Kochit. Uddhava is Prishtam, a topmost of all devotees. Bhakta, he devoted. Aikantina, he Aikantik Bhakta, Ananya Bhakta. The Kochit means some once upon a time. What did Uddhava do? Krishna do? Tamaha, he called him, he said, Grihitva Paninam Pani. He took the hand. Krishna took Uddhava in a solitary place and took the hand of Uddhava in his hand. So, Grihitva Paninam Pani, Paninam Pani, holding the hand, has three meanings. One is exchanging our heart. Like in marriage, there is Pani Graha, giving the hand. Boy, the father of the girl gives the hand on the boy's hand. That is called Pani Graha. Means two of you are becoming one from now on. Other one, Pani Nam Pani, is when we know somebody and shake the hand, friendly handshake. And other Pani Nam Pani, hey, my business is not doing good. Come on, join me. Pani Nam Pani. Join me. There are three meanings. So here, Gritva Pani Nam Pani, you can take all these three meanings, but real meaning is that Krishna is saying that, hey Uddhava, you are none different from me. Pani Nam Pani, Prapannartha Haro Hari. Who is Uddhava? He said Prapanna. Prapanna Artho Haro Hari. Lord is Prapanna Artha. Artha means one who is in distress. Somebody takes shelter of Krishna in distress. So what he Haro Hari. The word Haro and Hari. Hari means one who takes away the distress. And Haro means he makes sure that distress does not come. That is called Haro Hari. Now there are differences between Saranagat and Prapanna. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvadharman Parityaja Mam Ekam Saranam Braja. That is called Saran, surrendering. And Prapanna, he said, the last verse, Krishna said, Sarvadharman Parityaja Mam Ekam Saranam Braja. And first Arjuna said, Sisaste ham sadhi mam tvam prapanna. So here prapanna and there is sarana. There are difference. Prapanna means a newly born baby. A newly born baby is fully dependent on the parents. No, he has no choice. And saranagat means dependent, but when he is hungry, he can ask for food. He will ask the father only. I mean, newly born baby cannot even ask. The mother has to understand what my child wants. That is called prapanna. And 5-year-old kid, he is not prapanna, he is saranagat. He will ask, Mom, I am very hungry. Mom, I have to do this thing. So, Uddhava was prapanna. And Krishna is prapanna artha haro hari. Anybody, who is prapanna to Krishna, he takes care of them. But today Krishna is in trouble and he wants Uddhava to rescue him from this thing. So of course that whole chapter describes more quality of Uddhava, like as if Uddhava is asking, why do you want me to go there? What is special in this gopi? And then he talks about man, manas, kama, madhgata prana, all those things comes later on. Anyway, so there are 8 verses talks the quality of Uddhava. So yeah, there are many, good qualities of Uddhava is there, and we should take a lesson from that and pray that we get some quality of Uddhava in service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And that will come from studying Srimad Bhagavatam nicely and hearing and serving. So thank you very much for everything. If anybody has any question or comment, Hare Krishna. Advice.
In that case, if that person is not aligned with scriptures, so in that case it won't be helpful, is it? So, it's trying to help.
as you know, anything which is favorable to our Krishna consciousness, we accept it. And anything not favorable, we don't accept. So we are in material world. In material world, the materialistic are more expert than us. So if you do something materially for service of Krishna, then taking mantrana from them is not wrong. But in a spiritual life, you don't need to take mantrana from them. Take mantrana from your advanced devotee, Guru, senior Vaishnava, like that. So mantrana you can take. Like if you are going somewhere, of course here you have GPS, but in India you have to ask somebody, can I want to go this place, can you tell me where the address? So asking mantrana is nothing wrong in that. So you can ask. Not that because you are karmi, so you cannot ask, but you will forget the way. So ask the mantrana, no problem. One had to be careful in asking. What I am asking, whom I am asking. If you go to karmi and tell him, can you talk about Bhagavatam, what he will talk? So he is not the proper person. Take mantrana from. Any other question? Yes.
You were explaining about Sakha. There are other kinds of friends, Bandhu, Mitra.
Yes.
So what exactly is the difference?
There are different kind of Sakha, one who is elderly, one who is younger, like that in Braj Leela, Krishna has many kind of Sakha. But Sakha means one who can eat together. Sa khadati iti Sakha, whether a small one or big one.
Okay.
And so much, I will give one example. Once, village life is something good life. Because all this Leela took place in village. Vrindavan was a village. And I am from village, so I know the love and affection and taste of that village. So Krishna used to do picnic. Is that picture here? Yes, here, there. You see? Krishna used to do, Brahma, yes. So every day, all the cowherd boys, they used to bring from their house something. And the system was, whatever you have brought from your house, you cannot eat. Everywhere you open. And Krishna will go and take from everybody's plate. And everybody will take from everybody's plate. And that's they are eating. So one day, Krishna asked Madhumangal, dear Panditji, you have been eating every day from us. You never bring anything from your house. So tomorrow you got to bring something. So Madhumangal was very poor. He went and asked his mother, Purnamasi, Mother, Krishna has asked me to bring something tomorrow. Every day they bring and feed me, and today he asked. So mother said, my dear son, there is nothing much at home. What to do? So she had some chach. Chach, buttermilk? Say buttermilk. But the buttermilk was very old, 2 days old. And it was really bitter. So she put some jaggery or sugar to make sweet. And Madhumangal took it next day. But Madhumangal was feeling shy. How can I give this buttermilk to Krishna, which is 2 days old and it is very bitter? So all the boys were eating together. This day Madhumangal did not come in there, but he was in corner one side and he was trying to drink that chach, buttermilk. And Krishna saw. And Krishna went there, said, Madhumangal, what did you bring? So Madhumangal had in his mouth the buttermilk. He couldn't speak. So what Krishna did? Krishna put his mouth on his mouth like that. So all the buttermilk came out from Madhumangal and Krishna started licking. That is called Sakha. That is called Sakha. There is no formality. Nowadays there are so many, there may be some worm in his body, I will get connected, this, so many things. Any other question? Yes.
You mentioned speaking the language of the audience, and it seems like one who's inexperienced.
What?
Speaking the language of the audience.
Yes.
One who's inexperienced may dilute the message. You're trying to do that. So how do you remain pure in presenting the message of the Parampara without diluting the message?
You don't need to dilute to, first of all. Whatever way of speaking, you have to speak the truth. They say it's not what you say, but how you say makes difference. Same thing you are saying, but these are different meaning. Like, I'll give a word in Hindi, okay? So I'll explain that. Like, a boy is going, so a friend can ask him, where are you going? Then he can put a pause. Where are you going? He can put, where are you going? Same, but at three meaning. One asking, where are you going? He just wants to have information. And other is, where are you going? What is important that you are not telling me? And where are you going? Kahan ja rahe ho? Some doubt. So same thing, but tone, different pause, and makes difference. So same way, when you speak, you have to be, and see, it all depends on your Krishna consciousness, basically, that one. All depends on Krishna consciousness. If somebody is Krishna conscious, then Matta Smriti Jnana Apana, Krishna gives you intelligence how to speak that people can. Therefore, before class we pray. Prabhupada, when he came to America, I said, Bhakti nai, Veda nai, Naam kho bado, Bhakti Vedant, Naam sartha karo. You have brought me here, so please use me. Make me speak. Make me speak. So you pray to Krishna, and Krishna will make you speak. Prabhupada spoke very simple, and people understood, became devotee. So whatever we do for the pleasure of Krishna. That's very clear. I am speaking to please Krishna, nothing else. I am not speaking so that people can, wow, what a wonderfully he spoke. If that kind of mind is there, then Krishna is in heart. You cannot cheat Krishna. He will cheat you. All right? Yes.
I was just wondering, what's the significance of Maitreya Muni listening with his shoulder lowered in the verse?
Oh, yes. See, when, I didn't go on a sloka, I went on Udhava today only. See, the Maitreya Muni is a devotee, Gyan Mitra. Tasya anuraktasya muneh mukunda. The qualification of Maitreya is he anuraktasya, he attached. Rakta, means blood. And anurakta means, very much attached, very much attached. Blood usually is not attached to the body. When you get cut, boom, blood comes out. But anurakta means very much attached. Anurakta mune. He is who? He is anurakta muni, very attached muni. To whom? Mukunda, to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Pramoda bhava. When the Lord was speaking, he had just come. See, they are saying if two persons is talking, you should not interfere. Right? So Krishna was talking to Uddhava. The discussion was going on. And then he comes here, he said, Tasmin Mahabhagavato Dvayapayanu Srudsakha Loka Anucharam Siddham Asasada Yadrikshaya. Yadrikshaya. Whenever the word Yadrikshaya comes, then you must know that by the providence desire, by Krishna desire. By Krishna desire, Maitreya Muni just walked in. And when the sun going on, then he don't want to do anything, just he was hearing. How he was hearing? Pramoda bhava. He was very pleased to see the whole setting that Krishna is speaking, Uddhava is hearing. And nata kandarasya, anata kandarasya, then he was just like, this is a way to hearing. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya. So he was folded hand. The kanda means this shoulder. And nata means bend. So he was like this. Kandarasya. Asronato. He was hearing. And then the Lord spoke to him. Uddhava. So just only action of Maitreya has been mentioned in this verse. Alright? I mean, as soon as you fold hand now, automatically the head goes down. Namaha, Namaste, Pranam. Yes, any other question?
Uddhava is not different from Krishna. So, for my philosophical understanding, is he non-different from Krishna? Like he's a non-different expansion like Balaram, or is he?
Due to his devotion. And this cannot be understood by philosophy. So don't try to understand a philosophical way. As Prabhupada, this purport, he writes here. The Lord reciprocate with his devotee on the basis of transcendental love and not on the basis of philosophical knowledge or fruitive activities. In the transcendental loving service of the Lord, there is no place for monistic knowledge or fruitive activities. The gopis in Vrindavan were neither highly learned scholar nor mystic yogi. They had a spontaneous love for the Lord. So that's why Uddhava, a spontaneous love. All right, let's stop here. Mataji, any question? Anybody has? So you have cooked prasadam nicely? Okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. It's Devaki Nandan Prabhu ki.